Dragon Ball. I'm just saying. I'm just doing it in this voice just to make a fun joke.
Yeah, I got you.
Someone hit the music bot.
Uh,
Trust the music bot. Oh, I'm trying to interview with that
Like the
privilege.
Dragon Ball Z.
sorry.
Bro, Mexico was fucking depressed for like a whole fucking week.
Oh no, not por Mexico.
I mean, remember we adopted Goku as Mexican.
Just like SNK.
Yeah.
If I don't go to the Goku Tamales place before I die, I'll lose it. I will.
If you ever what?
If I don't go to the Goku Tamales place.
Well then, what the fuck are you doing? Go.
I was just waiting for the recap. I hit the button and everything.
Dude, I can't.
I said I need
next
some
week.
music. You said you got me.
I don't have you, they do.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Like,
Fine, I guess I'm gonna have to find the music myself. Give me a second.
I can go to Michoacan, but there are other parts of Mexico I cannot go to.
Why is that?
Because
The
I'm friends with a
violence?
bunch of I'm friends with a bunch of people from Michoacan. And so there are certain parts of Mexico that I just can't go.
Fair enough.
Alright, we'll be adventurous. It's the first time for everything.
I'm pretty sure some people would not like you.
Also, I don't know what kind of music you're into. I don't know what kind of music we need. Also, I'm pretty sure that I can't find anything without it going, hey, look at that thing, and blam, overheating.
Relax, I got it.
Okay, as long as you got it.
Okay.
Should be coming in soon.
Yes.
Alright.
There we go. I know you don't want to take a risk by having it play, but you do realize that the majority of this is, since it's mostly classical, is free rights, right?
I didn't know that. I also have a ear thing, so that's why I usually have it probably really low, if anything.
Oh, okay. No, that's fair. Okay. Last time on FATEBREAKERS, Retold. We introduced our entire party cast, consisting of our brave adventurers. Maxilon Serestri, son to the Serestri family, war veteran. Incubi, creation of the heart of the world, being of darkness, being that should have not existed. Braviki, accursed son, banished by his family, born in Frostnir, forever outcasted. Beaker 1000, a creation out of the genius mind of a goblin uh, crime lord, separated and now without any memory of his creator. Shrew the Frost Goblin, a friendly little goblin simply living her best life in the forests of Naturia before being succumbed to the darkness that is to come for the rest of the world. Benny, uh, a daughter to a noble family, forever shunned, ignored, cut off, forgotten, nearly put to death within pipe pits, only to escape and then later be rescued by Carrie and the rest of the Bullhorns Tavern. These six adventurers have met up with each other within Bullhorns Tavern, within Rockwell, and in the safe or somewhat safe continent of Lytera. Bravigi and ink coming from the ocean, beakers coming with disrepair, Shrew falling from the sky, and Flunky and Benny having the only calmest entrances in the entire session. But through many disrepair and many introduction to friends such as Tavrim, Flunky, Max's war companion, Carrie, of course, and the son of the Boventor Tavern owner, Calum. Our adventurers, as they came to celebrate, now having to regroup, healed, and repair from their devastating upcomings. The heart of the world erupts. The world shakes all around them as black balls of fire shoot throughout every single distance from the heart of the world to the other continents surrounding it. And through that, we turn to Max, Tavern. Let me see here. Braviki, Beaker, and Ink, who have chosen to leave the tavern to confront whatever has come out, whatever beast has now invaded their town. So then, let me go ahead and bring in the let me copy that. So we have Ink, Max, Bravigi, Beaker, and let's see here. Tavrum. Okay, I need to find. So he's a half giant. What is he, Flunky? Like in terms of a class and stuff?
I didn't think that far ahead. Just make him a fighter.
Just a fighter?
Yeah. He's level 3, so make him a battle master, I guess.
Oh.
I don't know. We served in the war together.
All right. Alright, 1 second. Let me just bring up the extra character.
If you give me access to a sheet, I'll control him, so that takes something that's less for you to do.
No, that's alright. I mean, I'm just controlling the one monster, so I could control him this time around.
Alright, no worries.
Yeah, besides, and if that's because we could talk over how you want to flavor him either, yeah, definitely after this session. So that way I could also find a decent, image to use for him.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. So for now, I'm gonna use the night stat sheet for him.
Okay, do whatever you do.
So there's that. All right. So, my brave adventurers, you all come to the town square. Max, you're leading the charge as you're running with your pistol drawn to see what it is that has crash landed into the town square of Rockwell. And emerging from the black smoke surrounded by purple black fire, is this giant lobster creature. Ink has successfully identified it, knowing, being that even though you don't know about this, ink comes from the same place as this creature. Says it is called a Chol. What does that mean to you? You don't know because it does not look friendly as of this moment. So give me a second. All right, let me mess with the music bot. Wait, what?
What?
YouTube videos are no longer supported.
Oh no!
Oh, well, great. It's not playing no more music. Fuck. Well, great. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to skip the music. Just use the YouTube activity. I'm fine. We can just go along with this.
The YouTube activity is pretty baller.
How the fuck do you use that?
I just go to the activities and like start an activity, then go to YouTube, and then you can just type in whatever you want to play. Unfortunately, it lets dumbasses like me queue up whatever music I want.
If that's the case, I am good. Anyway. All right. So Max, here is the map, as everyone can see. And here's the Chol in question. Nice big crustacean.
Oh, that's a big old crab, baby.
That's a big old crab thing. So.
Sorry, it's now loading the new map.
Ow.
Jeez, computer, fix your shit. Oh, there's the new map. Okay, move that out of the way. That gross crab thing. There I am. Perfect.
Gross crab thing.
Alrighty. So whenever anyone's ready, roll for initiative.
Click on that sweet, sweet token boy.
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah, my headset got fucked.
Fuck that, we're not doing this anymore. This is nonsense. Hold on, I gotta back it up real quick.
Do we need to put our tokens on the board?
I already copied it for you.
Already on the board. Holy shit, my initiative was high today.
Well, don't get too excited. You're dealing with a pretty powerful monster here.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta order a new headset.
Hey, now it sounds like you really do work at Chili's.
What are you using right now?
I was using these Sengers. They're just something I ordered online, and now the mic's not working.
The headset that's done me the best is honestly the Astro A20s. So
Find me something to order real fast right now.
What do we lose?
I'd go for the Astros. They're pretty solid. They're only like 60-80 bucks.
All right. Where do I find them?
Okay, as the music bot.
I bought mine at GameStop, I think.
Yeah, I have no car to go to GameStop.
I'm sure you can order them online.
Oh, fuck.
All right, so we have everyone except for Maxlon.
Yeah, sorry. My computer's deciding to act real slow, so I switched browsers, hoping that would fix the issue. I'm loading into Roll20 right now.
Okay. There's the Flunk Master.
It's in light mode. That's disgusting.
Disgusting.
I
Ugh.
believe it has a dark mode though.
It does, but this browser wasn't set to dark mode.
Oh. Whoever invented dark mode, we greatly appreciate thee.
I mean, I have my phone set to that super secret ultra dark mode.
AKA you lowered the brightness all the way down.
No, Discord on Android phones has a super secret dark mode that's super dark.
What is it?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Hello, you sound like you're down a well.
Is it me? Do I sound like
No,
I'm
it's
doing
ink.
I'm like,
I mean, it's fine. You're
"Acid."
still audible. We could understand you at least.
Can you load any slower? That would be very cool.
My name is actually Benjamin Frog God Dark Mode.
Ben, I swear to God, I will actually kill you.
Benjamin. Sorry.
There's my initiative roll. Jesus, good for me. Look at that.
For a second there, due to my
Nice.
eyes, I thought I said 36, and I was about to be like, the fuck?
At level 3? No, I haven't. I don't get a feat till next level, and I will be taking alert.
Oh, shut the hell
to
up.
get
You
the
got a
arts.
free feed. I gave you guys a free feed, so.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did
yeah,
do
he
that
did.
last session.
That's why my initiative is 8. You are correct. My bad.
My fucking god. Anyway. Alright, so we start off the turn order with Bravigi.
Alrighty. I would like to, as I am moving over here, to fire a longbow at the troll.
Alright, you want to fire a longbow? Let's see here.
Or not a longbow,
Yep, go
my
ahead.
short bow at the troll. Sorry, it's called the long shot in my inventory. Let us see if I hit.
Yeah, you can make that distance.
Dirty 20.
And the dirty 20 hits, roll for damage.
Alrighty, rolling for damage. That is 10 damage.
Are you wanting to roll sneak?
Oh, I got sneak?
Would you want to roll sneak? Do you have any way to apply the sneak damage?
I could bonus action hide.
Okay, I will allow it.
Alrighty. Dive
Alright,
behind the cart.
16 points of damage. And the troll will take 60 points of damage as you firing off an arrow. You're able to embed it between the troll's plated carapace, its plated shell,
Alrighty. Do you want me to...
and it shrieks in pain.
Gotcha. Do you want me to apply sneak attack damage now since you asked for me to roll to do sneak?
No, it's already on the 20, so it's already auto rolled for you.
No, it is?
Yeah, look at the damage.
1d20 plus 8 equals 9 plus 8 equals 17. You rolled a 1 on your original damage die. That's crazy.
No.
Yeah, so on the original long shot it says 10 piercing and then applied 6 attack damage.
Hang on, it's 1d6 plus 4.
I'll still take the 16 on that damage die though.
Oh yeah,
You
you're right.
just-
It did auto roll the snake. My bad. I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
it did
that's why.
that on
That's why
Roll20.
I asked you.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm used to D&D Beyond where I have to click a button for it. But yeah, I would like to hide behind this cart and then end my turn.
And you go ahead and do that. So yeah.
Let me see if there's a way for me to toggle snake.
Maxalon, it is your turn.
Max is gonna take a fighting stance, aim down the barrel of his pistol. We're gonna go ahead and expend a grit point here for Deadeye Shot. I'll go ahead and put that in the chat. When you make a firearm attack against a creature, you expend 1 grit point to gain advantage on the attack roll. So we're aiming, carefully setting the target, and shooting. It's a 17 on the.
That 17 is just enough to go ahead and pierce through the shelling. Go ahead and roll damage, and we got an 18 to pierce. Jesus Christ. God damn, a monster.
Wait till I get extra attacks, son.
Okay, well, you might be the reason why I have to fucking throw harder monsters in the future. Alright, anything else? Bar? Max?
My turn there.
Okay.
Turn there.
Zero, unmute yourself. It is your turn.
Hooray, hooray. All right. Well, what can I do right now? I'd like to scamper over to these trees right here.
Alright.
Alright, that's 30 feet. And now that I'm at these trees, I'm going to throw a dagger at the jewel.
You're gonna throw a dagger, alright. What's the throwing distance for a dagger?
20 feet? 20 to 60?
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's 30 feet. Barely make it.
I'll take it. Okay, let's see.
So
Yeah.
question, when it is like because I'm having, so when it is like 20 like over 60, would it be like 20
20
distance
feet.
where
20 is the
feet means
comfortable range.
You can hit criticals in 20 feet. The 60 means you can hit, but no criticals.
got you, okay.
Also, it doesn't really matter. I rolled an 8.
Yes, I see that. And unfortunately you whiffed your dagger as it passes over the troll's head. Luckily no one's around, so luckily that's not going to land on anybody's head anytime soon.
Oh, I didn't know there was friendly fire in here. I guess upon seeing him, Sneaker's gonna say, "Who fixed my arm? You did a terrible job at it."
Caleb's gonna remember that. Alrighty.
You're a very mean person, Baker.
I don't know any of you.
They repaired you though.
And I'm sure to take advantage of that kindness.
Okay then. Would that end your turn?
Yeah. What else can I do? Bonus, nah.
Just make sure if you have a bonus action you want to use or not.
Yes, I'd like to take the hide action with using my cunning action.
Go ahead.
With bonus action.
Yep.
Rogue buddy.
So I need to roll stealth?
Roll stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that works.
16. I'm also going to figure out how to toggle the advantage. I don't need to do that.
Nice.
You go ahead and hit the little gear icon next to spells, and there's going to be an option over on the far right side.
I think I see it. Yeah, at roll queries.
Yes, second one down.
Okay,
Turn it to advantage toggle instead of always roll advantage.
Yeah, so
got it.
if
I got it. Yeah.
so please go ahead and in your character sheets, if you see where it says core bio and stuff, click on the little gear and make sure that your character sheet is set to advantage toggle. All right, if that is the case, it is the Chov's turn. Oh man, this
Please.
thing is pissed. It basically got like two big ass hits inside of its shell now. A single bullet and a single arrow sticking out of it. And Max is gonna go between you and Incubi. It is pissed.
Ooh.
No such is life.
All right, so here is one pincer attack. This one's gonna be on you.
Okay,
Yeah, 18 hit,
that does.
6 bludgeoning damage, and now you are
That
grappled.
that sucks a little bit. I'll deal with that later.
Yep. And Incubi, this pincer attack's for you. There's a 14 hit.
I think I might still
Cuddle,
be broken.
you're muted.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can repair my headset. It's done.
All right. Well, I need you to see if it hits your DC or not.
What am I being attacked with again?
You're being attacked by the Cho using a pincer attack. It rolled a 14.
Hold on. There you are, AC. Do I have that? I'm going to cast shield.
Is that? Yeah, that's a reaction. All right, you cast shield, and your DC is raised up to 4. Although it still matches the. Oh no, it raises your AC by 5. Right? Okay, never mind. The spell save down there is throwing me off. But anyway, besides the point. All right, so you just managed to barely uh, block the pincer attack as you use your reaction to cast yourself some armor.
Just a big psionic bubble.
Nice. But the troll is not done yet. Hey Maxalon,
Oh no.
I hope you like tentacles.
I actually not a big fan of that. So I got to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Roll a Constitution saving throw. All right, so you're not paralyzed and you're not poisoned.
Very nice, very smooth.
Very nice indeed. And that will be the troll's turn. Incubi, you're up.
Alright. Still within melee range. Shit. I'm just gonna spend my action to disengage.
All right.
So I'm just get safely behind the human. I guess that's where it's. Oh, it's on the lines, not on the squares. Okay.
Yeah, no, I tried to make it fit, but the fucking map wouldn't cooperate.
Oh, resizing on a roll 20 is always a bitch and a half.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think there's anything I can do. I don't have any bonus actions. Nope, that'll be my turn.
Hey, Max, where is your? Are you clicking on the token and subtracting the health, or are you subtracting it off your character sheet?
I would subtract it off my sheet. I can subtract it from the actual token itself, though.
Yeah, so that way, in case you need some healing, you
Yeah,
might as well make sure that everyone
can
knows that
see.
you're hurt.
Yeah, so I've done that.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So far we have 2 big hits on the Chol. Max is currently in the air and in the tight grip by the Chol. Almost got a tentacle shoved down his freaking mouth. Incubi is running, and it is now Tavrim's turn. Maxalon! I'm coming, friend. Gonna go ahead and run up to the Chol. And he is going to sheave out the biggest greatsword you've ever seen in your life. Attack!
Motherfucker thinks he's guts.
That's a 17 to hit, and that is 15 slashing damage.
Yeah, he done did that.
Let's go.
As you see, and Maxalon, being the war veteran that you are, you could see that as Tavern's running up to the Chol, he is taking precise calculations with his eyes, trying to find the weak point. And he sees a opening between 2 pieces of shelling, and he slices through some Chol meat as the creature shrieks out again with you in its grasp.
God bless him.
All right. Top of the turn order, we got Bravigi again.
Alrighty, I'm gonna do the same as before. Shoot it with the bow.
Nice.
It's a 17
That's
to
a 17 to hit. That's a 17 to hit, and it definitely does hit.
Alright, doing the long shot. It's probably gotta do the auto sneak, and I apologize.
I mean, that's fine. You did say you sneaked, so I could count it this time around.
Alrighty.
All right, so that is 11 to damage as another arrow is planted into the Chol.
Alrighty.
God damn, I thought this fight was going to be a lot harder with how high this monster is on the freaking bestiary.
Yeah, I'm still just gonna use the card as cover.
Gotcha. End turn?
Yep.
Maxalon.
Hello. So, we're just gonna take a shot at it. Try to shoot straight down in its head.
You're currently grappled.
Grappling doesn't mean I can't make an attack.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Since I would have to make a strength save to get out of the grapple, correct?
Let's see here. Let me say the
Because
pincer.
the tentacles is a little weird. It just says I don't get paralyzed, but it doesn't say I don't break out.
Well, no, that's for the tentacles. The pincer attack is how you're grappled.
So I would have to make a
DC 14 saving throw. So yeah, either a dex or a strength save. So either you're going to try and wiggle your way out, or you're going to try and pry your way out.
Oh, I think we're gonna make a dex save. We're gonna wiggle.
All right, well,
wiggle one. Sorry.
Well, wiggle, wiggle, motherfucker.
So dex saving throw. It's a 10.
Unfortunately.
Can I still take a shot at it?
I will allow it. Go ahead.
I guess for smooth. Oh.
Unfortunately, yes.
That was a natty. That means my gun is jammed.
Yep, as you basically the gun kind of like blows up in your face as the bullet goes wide. Kind of hurts because the recoil, definitely you felt it within your wrist.
Well, that sucks. I'm not in a good position.
Anything else, Maxalon?
No, that's gonna be the end of my turn. I don't think I can do anything else.
Alrighty, Beaker. We're having a situation with Maxalon, as you could see from that explosion.
Okay, time to see. What could Beaker do in this moment, and what would be in character for this version? Yeah. Alright, alright, let's weigh the pros and cons. Cons, Beaker doesn't know any of these guys. Pros, they did fix them. They might try to call in a dead later. Beaker's gonna help out. I'm just gonna go over here. Right here. Okay.
All right, so you run up to the troll. What are you gonna do to it? On mute, stab it with a rapier. Ah, okay. Go ahead. The 15, unfortunately, does not hit. As you try to stab it with the rapier, you stab it in a very stiff part of the shell. So unfortunately, it does not pierce through the armor. Is what you think. Oh. I am waiting to see some Beaker magic. Builds for success. You can add a 1d4 to one attack roll. Seeing the d20 roll, but before you can use this trait number of times on your proficiency. But oh, okay. All right then. Go ahead and roll it.
Go Beaker, go!
That's a 2, so that makes that a 17, and that hits. So you've managed to find a chink in the armor, and you successfully stab it, having it squirt out some green blood. Roll for damage. I like the description of that freaking service revolver. Mirror good sense for regards.
Yeah.
You can roll for damage by clicking the rapier right there underneath the 15. And do I get sneak attack as well? I will say no, since you got out of hiding.
All right.
Technically, you got out of hiding.
Fair enough. 5.
Alrighty, so that's 5 points of damage on that pierce. Alright, the troll is not looking so good. Oh, we lost another person.
Merciless. Oh, there they are.
There's Stag. Look. Anything else, Beaker?
Let's see. I used my bonus action. Wait, have I used my bonus? No, okay, I moved. No, I like to use my bonus action to disengage a bit further away.
Alright, disengage and continue. Can you move or no?
How does disengage work?
It just means if you
Well,
do move, no attacks of opportunity it can be taken on you.
Yeah, but then again, it also, hopefully you need to save that when you, it works best when you still have some movement in your turn.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Then never mind, I can't disengage since I used my movement to get up to here.
I was about to say, because if you use your movement to get all the way up to there, there'd be no point, because the creature will still fucking attack you.
Yeah, okay, I guess. No, I'm good right now.
Alrighty then, the troll's turn. The troll does not like being attacked. He wants to cause destruction, as it's going to reach down and try to grab your friend Maxlon. He's going to try and grab Farum. Unfortunately, an 11 misses, as Farum's armor is too tough and is not enough to get a good grip within the troll's pincers. Tavrim is going on strong. However, it is tentacle time, Maxlon.
Enough with the tentacles, my boy. That's a con save.
Con save a 13. Oh, you barely make it.
Right on the money. Right on the money.
Alrighty, so now he's gonna make one more pincer attack. He's gonna try and again grapple Farum. That's a critical.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Silvery barbs. A creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Distract triggering the creature. Creature
Well,
must
that's the-
roll must roll
That's
use. Go ahead.
Oh, that's the moment for that spell.
And that's why I have that spell.
Must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. You can then choose a different creature you can see within range. Chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll. Okay, so I'm just going to re-roll the pincer. 15 misses.
And then for the advantage, you, human boy. Which
You
would
need
be,
advantage too.
I'm giving it to Max, the human.
Gotcha. Okay, so Max, you got advantage now within your next rolls, or your next roll, whichever that may be. So that'll be the Troll's turn.
Very nice, very smooth.
Incubi, it is your turn. You have saved this man from being grappled. Goddamn, that would have been a. Let me see the. I want to roll the damage just out of curiosity. What was that?
Go ahead.
It would have been an 18 to damage. Shit.
Yeah,
That would
damn.
have been. That would have been fucking gnarly right there.
It would have been, but that was a good save though. I'm gonna give you your props. So it's your turn now.
Okay. I'm gonna. Wait, roll. There. Ignore the second one. Mind sliver.
Mind Sliver. So intelligence saving throw. It's not very intelligent, and it does fail the roll, so it will take the 2 psychic damage.
Alright, and then I'm gonna quicken cast to do a level 2 Dissonant Whispers.
Level 2 Dissonant Whispers. That's a Wisdom save. So that is 13 on the higher level cast. Shit. Okay, so Wisdom save. And it fails that too, so that is a turn.
So then it has to, what is the thing? It has to immediately use its reaction if available, move as far as its speed away from.
Got you. So that's 30 feet, so it's going to use its reaction to move 30 feet away from everyone. So that means Tavrum and Beaker have an attack of opportunity, so there's 30 feet right there. Let's see here. Okay, so 23 hits for 10 piercing damage. Can we kill it off?
Tavrum.
All right, and with the combined efforts of Ink, Beaker, and Tavrum, Max, you see your friend and then the new allies you have come across on this day as Beaker jumps in the air, stabs his rapier into a weak point between the armor. Tavrum runs up to the other side, slices the troll's belly, and as a miracle, as it's running away, within its last breaths, the troll starts to fall, and it lets you go out of its grasp as its face plants and lies there dead. And thus we end our initiative.
That's good eating.
Sweet gods, Tav. That's like the third time I owe you my life.
Consider it a little bit of payback for all the times you had to rescue me on missions.
Well, I suppose we'll call it even then.
What?
Looking down at the pistol. I guess I
you know
haven't
you
used this in quite a while. Needs to be
you know you
serviced
could-
again.
you know you could always get that repaired with Caleb. It's all right.
I suppose so.
But the question is, as Tavern looks over to the troll, what in the gods is this creature?
Ink is just using a finger to just poke it to make sure it's dead.
I'm
It
currently
is definitely
retrieving my
dead.
arrows.
Roll me survival to see how many arrows you. How many times did you shoot into this thing? Just twice?
Yeah, just twice.
Fuck it. I'll say you got back your arrows.
Alrighty.
There's no point in rolling. It hasn't even been that long.
This looks like a male.
How did you know?
Because females are way bigger.
I have even more questions. Such as, how do you you know that too?
You can also harvest the tentacles for things.
I got a dagger if you want to try.
Nah.
I'll try then if you want to point out where to cut.
Just point to the tentacles. I don't know the details. I just know that people like tentacles for things. I was allowed to look.
I'd like to make a Tinker's Tools check.
Go ahead. What are you gonna make the check on your gun?
Yeah.
Alright,
It's
go
it's 8 plus my misfire score, and the misfire score on this one is 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll fix it.
All right. So you're gonna try to basically make the attempt to fix it.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's a 21, and I'll say that with that, you go ahead and basically take apart your gun and check out which pieces is currently malfunctioning.
I believe there was some slight rust in the barrel from disuse and not keeping up on it as well as he should have.
All right, then. Well, upon looking at that and further inspection, it's not going to take much, but some simple cleaning. And depending on how rusty it is, you might need to get a new barrel. But you could try to ask Caleb for one if that's the case. But you do service the pistol, and you do manage to get it repaired.
Very nice.
I just
Also, Cap, do you want me to roll anything for harvesting a troll tentacle?
Survival.
Alrighty, you got it, friendo.
If you don't already have like a survival, like something survival kit wise, then just roll me survival.
Yeah,
If you
I
don't
only
have
got a
anything like
dagger.
harvesting good.
if I help him, can I get advantage? Can I get him advantage?
If you're gonna be rolling, if you're actually gonna be rolling with him, he could have advantage. But if not, then no.
I'm just helping him to avoid the paralyzing parts.
You're giving the
So you're
help
gonna help
action.
him. You're gonna give the help action then.
Yes.
All right. I'll allow it.
Alrighty. That's a 13.
So with a 13, unfortunately, since you've never seen a creature like this before, you're not exactly sure how careful you need to be. So as you carve it off, it's still a little bit hacked. You get like a small portion of it, as it is pretty tough. It's as if you are used to fishing, you know how tough it is to slice up a regular size squid or octopus. It's very tough.
Yeah, this is way
And it's not.
bigger.
And yes, this is way bigger.
I'll hand the hacked off piece to Ink since they seem to know about it.
How do you know what is this thing? And how
Yeah,
do you even know what gender it is? Says Beaker.
Because I've seen them before.
And where have you seen them before?
Home.
Tavern looks a little bit suspicious, looks back to you, Maxilon. And where is home for you, Cubai?
They just look at Tavern, not here.
Max, you can see Tavern is giving you a little bit of like look for concern that this is obviously too cryptic for his liking.
I mean, well, as long as there's no more of them falling from the sky, I'm gonna go get a drink. And they will just walk back towards the tavern.
Indeed. And as you guys are about to head out to the tavern, before you do, the Chol immediately starts to disintegrate. You see it start to turn into little powder pieces as it starts to get blown into the wind.
Ooh.
I'm guessing the game engine can't handle that many objects on the map.
So then, congratulations, you have successfully taken out the Chol. What is it that you would like to do as you return back to the tavern, if it is that you do?
Oh, never mind. We're all. Sorry, I was gonna say I might look for the blacksmith.
Nah, you're fine.
Incubi, correct?
Or ink. Can I help?
You seem to recognize that creature. Do you know where it came from?
They just shrug as they sit and go to sit at the bar. I know what it is. I know it comes from home, but I don't know where home is right now, so.
Appropriately vague and cryptic. Thank you.
As you return to be right back, water achieved.
Water?
Water achieved.
Yes, water.
Ink was going to say, I just know for a fact that it shouldn't be here. Which means maybe things at home are more bad than I thought.
And where would that be?
Have you ever heard of a place called the Witherlands?
Everyone has heard of the Witherlands.
That
Correction. Only the public doesn't know about the Witherlands. Correction.
My
But-
bad.
But you being with part of the highest ranks of Mary Good's light bearers, you know about it. It's information that anyone of that rank is given, so that way you have you know what goes on within the world, within Hamath.
I am quite aware of the Witherlands, actually.
well, that thing falling from the sky confirms I'm far from home, so I don't know how I got here.
Cap, can I ask a question? How are the relations between the Witherlands and everywhere else?
Well, the thing
How
about
would-
that is that,
How would I react to this information?
well, your immediate reaction should be, what the fuck? Something got out of the heart of the world? Because you already know where the Witherlands are. And you know that in comparison to the relations that every continent has with each other, no one knows what goes on, or at least no one knows outside of the public.
It's
No one knows what goes on within the Witherlands. So
It's a prison for everything. Too bad to be in other places. That's as far as I know.
you know that there are things that exist by the word of Mary Good, as it is something that has been taught to you because Mary Good prefers to keep all of you informed as to like how things run in the world, especially since the heart of the world is part of Hamath's history, especially the history of the mages themselves. But the fact that you're now hearing that a being from the heart of the world has escaped, and knowing that it is in fact a prison, this is baffling.
Uh,
I am,
two beings.
from what I am. Ink just says, from what I understand, we're all supposed to be locked up there, but somehow I'm here. They just take whatever drink nearest them, even if it's not theirs. And now those things are getting out.
I'm quite sorry about this, Ink, but you will have to accompany to see Miss Marigold.
Who's Miss Mary Good?
So as you're in the tavern, Tavrum, Carrie, and Calum, who's been here, and also you regroup with Shrew and Benny. So Stag, you're also part of this conversation.
I look like
Everyone,
dog shit, by the way.
what was that?
Max looks like dog shit. He
I
damn
was
near got cut in half.
He
Carrie would
must
probably
be too.
Carrie and Calum would probably be tending to your wounds. But the story that Incubi is currently telling right now leaves everybody in a state of shock because of the fact that a being or even a person exists from within the heart of the world. This is all new information.
All I, sorry. Ink says all I know from inside looking out is that we were supposed to stay there forever, but well, I guess slipping as they just put down the drink they were having and just have a tentacle pull out and just grab it and drink from it again. Though the falling from the sky thing, I didn't expect that, to be honest.
Well, once again, Ink. I am very sorry, but you will have to accompany me to see Miss Marigold, the Mage of Light.
You
You know?
This is both concerning as well as interesting news. No one has ever there hasn't even been word that such things exist within the heart of the world.
I don't know, they seem pretty common. I've seen a giant crab before.
Well, maybe
I
common
think
for you, love, but it's not common for us. Nothing has ever come out of that place. It's always just been a big dark shroud in the middle of the world. That's why it's called the heart of the world. That's Carrie talking.
Guess that's a name for the outside. I just knew it as home. But all crabs,
I am-
squid, skeleton
I-
people.
I am sorry to interrupt you, but this is a matter of grave importance. If you were here, then you shouldn't be. The heart is a prison.
Do you think I'm a criminal?
And that Bravini starts chuckling.
I think if you were in a prison, you must be.
That ain't. I ain't gonna agree with that. Hey, do you know how the fuck you got in there?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Stack. What'd you say?
Do you know how the hell you got in there?
I think, born there.
You were what there?
Born.
As far as I remember, I was born there, raised there. Then again, I don't tell slaves much about where they came from. Probably in killed here.
Did you say slave?
Yeah.
Even more reason to get you to Marigold. She wouldn't let this stand if she knew what was happening.
Barry kind of pipes up again and goes, I was about to say, now, we don't need to all gang up on Incubi. We need to take this slowly. You need to figure this out, especially that you have audience with Marigood.
So,
We ain't ganging up on Incubi. We're just talking.
so
But
you guys have a mage out here too.
There are 4 mages, 5, including yours, which wasn't common knowledge before this moment. Well, to this group anyway.
Well, the cat's out of the bag now.
We have no knowledge of this at all within our records.
I guess that makes sense. She was kind of secretive, to be honest.
I would assume that something like that we cannot see is always secretive. After all, I'm pretty sure that's what the purpose of the Dark Shroud is for.
We've kept tabs on it, but could never pierce the veil. But this is unprecedented, and I do think we need some sort of higher authority here.
And guessing this Mary Good is that higher authority?
Well, she is. As scion of this town, it is well within my rights to imprison you and deliver justice as I see fit. But your story has expounded upon things that I was not aware of. So
Oh, so I guess you're my master now? Or?
do not. And you are not my prisoner. You are not a slave. You are a guest in my town. And if you would wish, you could accompany me to someone who could hopefully get this figured out.
Honestly, I was just intending to run away from other people, but I guess
If that's your wish.
no, not from you. I'm trying to get away from, let's call them circumstantial siblings.
Marigood can help.
As you're in the middle of this conversation, loud footsteps are heard as they approach the door, and opening both the doors, because, tavern and everything, is the large, intimidating figure of Boventor himself as he makes his grand appearance.
Benny
Hello?
was your
Is
weapon.
everyone all right?
Max goes immediately fist to heart, doing the salute.
Ah, Maxalon. Tavrum. Tavrum also does the fist to heart, and Boventor answers kindly in return. I take it you're all fine, or at least mostly all of you, as he's obviously looking at all the patch-up work on your body. Max?
It's been worse.
Carrie, Benny looks over to his 2 bartenders, or his 2 barmaids. Yeah, I'm all right. I stayed here, and Benny was keeping watch by the door.
Plenty of folks went out there, so.
Oh,
And then he takes notice of his son. Son, are you all right? Caleb barely pays attention to him and just shrugs and just goes, yeah, I'm fine, Dad. Good to see you too.
Kimbo.
So tell me, what has happened? Who are your new friends here? Notices the slightly taller than average goblin, the frost goblin, the automaton, And now the center of attention on this conversation, Incubi.
Hello.
They just raise a glass.
And who may all you be?
I am Bravigi.
Bervigi. You're very tall for, I assume, a goblin. You not have a last name?
I don't like to give my last name.
Very well. And who are you, smaller goblin? I am a shrew, and you're big.
I fucking love Shrew.
Indeed I am, for I am a minotaur, of course. Just as big as your horns. Yes, indeed. I am Beaker 1000, but you may call me simply Beaker. Pleasure to meet you, Boventor. Gives a nod to the automaton. Guards kill him, get his ass. Tend to swipe some food from the bar. Carrie's gonna notice you. She's gonna smack said tentacle. Just ask for food. Anyway. And who are you? Says the incubi.
They just raise their glass again. Ink.
So, can anyone catch me up to speed? What happened? How is there such destruction within the town square?
Flying crabs from the sky.
Yeah, that.
That is a very vague description.
From what I can piece together, Ball, there has been some sort of disruption in the heart of the world, which is now sending creatures like the one they dispatched out into the world, and they by themselves.
They dispatched a creature.
What the
Well,
hell?
I couldn't do much. It was, quite frankly, trying to tear me in half.
I see.
I'm guessing the containment has been breached.
Well, to be fair, Ink, as close to the apprentice to the mage in darkness that you are, you're not entirely sure why things are escaping.
Nope. That's just a guess from the ink.
Okay. And Boventor looks over to you like, what do you mean if the barrier's been breached?
Well, that thing got out. They point one of the tentacles to them. This thing got out. A lot of things that weren't supposed to be out. They take a drink, are out. Could not begin to tell you why it's happening, but and you can count that at if you want me to roll a deception on that cap, I will.
Sure, roll deception. If you want to, if you are lying.
They have strong theories, nothing concrete, but they're pretending like they have no idea.
All right.
Hold on. Where is my thing?
$25 to deception. All right.
Yep, just an innocent bystander in all of this.
Right? He buys your lie. Very nice. Getting rid of loophole.
I guess now, since I'm a first-hand witness, they go in quotes. I guess we need to see this Mary good.
I'd like to ask for something before we go and see the Mary Good Lady.
Why is she a good lady?
Who are you
What
asking
makes
this
it-
question to?
Uh, I was. Oh, sorry.
I mean,
No,
it's fine. I'm generally curious as to who you're asking the question to.
to
Oh,
me or for Draki?
yeah. Who,
Oh, you're
who,
asking me?
no, I was asking if I could do if we could do something before we went to see Mary Good, and that's
And
just.
what would that be?
I had an idea that I wanted to ask a blacksmith about.
All right. I mean, that's fine. We could definitely do that before we go. I'll give you guys some time. But anyway, on the matter at hand, Boventor looks over to Max. I heard that you got summoned to the capital. You gonna bring about this information to Miragood?
Given the chance, yes. I had already planned on going there, but given recent developments, my traveling party will be a little larger than usual.
Boventor goes up to you and places a hand on your shoulder, and he looks at you a little bit worried and goes, "Well, there's definitely news, Maxilon. There's something stirring about, and no one can figure out what it is. Miragood herself is especially distraught."
I will aid her as I can, but a giant crab beast just landed in my town, and so did a runaway slave. It's it's a lot all at once, Bo.
And I
Oh,
understand that, which what I'm trying to say, Maxilon, is that you don't need to immediately leave. You could try to get your bearings and then leave when you're comfortable.
you know how it is. You just charge forward.
Yes, I understand that you charge forward. That duty comes first. But remember, charging forward does not always lead to the best of results.
I've got the scars to prove it, Bo. But
I know you do.
I don't think scars is gonna happen this time. This we can take a few days. But we have to get to the capital. I was summoned regardless, but this is not something I feel like I should wait on.
He sighs, simply goes, "All right then. Well, whatever it is that Mary Good has for you, hopefully it provides you and your," looks around all the new bodies, new friends of yours, will be able to find the answers you're looking for.
I hope so.
Well, I will be heading to my quarters. I just came back from the capital myself.
So,
Try to get some rest, Bo. I'll put together a civilian brigade to try to clean up the town, and I'll get the guard involved.
He nods at you, looks over to his son. "Son, uh, it's been a while. Do you not want to catch up with the old man?" Looks over, seems uninterested, just goes, Not right now, Dad. Now's not really not the time. Very well. Take care, all of you, and be safe on your journey.
Uh,
If there's
I think Benny was saying some stuff in text.
uh,
Gosh, Dad.
gosh, Dad, no. Heard that he got pinchered by the pincher. Whole fuck damn situation, boss man. Talking to the prodigal son, Benny's keeping an eye on Ink, making sure they don't fucking take more random shit.
There's a lot of food and drinks that have probably been abandoned.
I'll be here for a while, Benny. I'll be resting. I've done my duties, so I'll be staying here for the time being.
I guess. I'll be real. I have no money.
Love, can you just ask for some food? Stop trying to steal. You are a guest. Carrie telling you.
I will cover any cost incurred for Ink.
All
All
right.
right, just seeing. Do what you do, old man, as we know, Benny.
Do you have any?
Bulbator,
Do you have any bread? Honestly, I could go for that.
Bulbator nods at everybody before leaving for his bedroom.
Well, he seemed like a nice Minotaur.
Well, he is now.
Good to know.
You should have seen him back in the day.
What was he like back then?
Well, they called him the Blackhorn.
Huh. Interesting.
He was definitely a brave general in his day, but being that he is the one that trained us, unfortunately he was not there during the last years of the war. His fighting days were over before we even got to the battlefield.
There's. Benny says there's stew and that's set to get thrown out and bread. I'll get y'all some. Also, he's always been that as far as I can remember. He hardly looks different. Why is it like every person in this town is either a hot guy or a hot woman? Is it just an Outlander thing you all have?
What was your question?
Did you hear me? Or did I break
I
up?
did hear you, but
We heard
No,
you.
no,
You were asking why everybody's hot outside of where you're from.
And then Benny goes, for real?
I don't find myself to be particularly enchanting on the eyes.
well then.
Then-
That's sort of true, is Benny. Well
Is that response to what Rafiki said or what Ink said? I think I got his name right this time.
You did?
what Brev said. Caleb's gonna pipe up and go, well, it looks like a lot of you have your work cut out for you. Definitely been an eventful day. Would you need some way to transport yourself, Maxlon? It's Caleb.
Well, I have access to my carriages, and I have enough to get everyone to the capital within 2 weeks.
All right. Looks over to Beaker. And would you have a need of an artificer on your journey, considering the fact that you have the +1 automaton within your group? I can't tell if that was supposed to be offensive.
Well, Caleb, I won't forbid you from coming along, but I can do basic maintenance if necessary. But if you're looking to get away from town, I
I
wouldn't
mean, I
blame
haven't
you.
really got that much business going on in my shop anyway. And plus, it'd be good for me to get out every now and then.
Well, there's already plenty of people in the group, so what's one more, huh?
He nods. All right then, I'll go get my things ready then. And if you have any need for any sort of repair or upgrades, just come by to me.
Will do.
Caleb leaves the tavern. And Carrie's gonna pipe up, look over to Benny. You know, they could use your help. And honestly, I hate to see you so cooped up in here, especially with how nervous you are in most times.
Well, I mean, being out here, being in there ain't too much difference for all that. You know that, Carrie.
I know, but you know how much I worry about you.
Well, probably too much. I'm here and I'm fine.
You still need to get out every once in a while, Benny. It's not good to just hide here from the rest of the world. I mean, what if this place, what if this place comes collapsing one day? Where are you gonna run off to?
Hmm. I'll make sure you got a place to stay first.
And what if for some reason I'm not here anymore?
And why wouldn't you be?
It's a possibility, love.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here to make sure it ain't.
Oh my God, she's behaving like such a clingy child. My God.
Benny a little soon.
All right. I won't press the matter on you. It is getting late, so a lot of you should get some rest.
Okay.
Maxilon, may I speak with you for a second in private?
Ah, anytime, Miss Carey.
Mm-hmm. The lot of you ask any of the other barmaids if you need anything for tonight. That way you could be comfortable with before going to bed. Golf whore things.
Viggy's just gotta actually try drinks after writing things down.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
Ryan Gosling.
What?
Yeah. I never had ale before. How is it?
Uh, Max, you are invited into the kitchen with Carrie.
Um, He's a little awkward around all the pots and pans and the stove, just trying not to bump into anything.
Now, Maxilon, you've been back here before plenty of times, and yet you still always worry about making a mess. You've never done anything yet. That's a record.
Hell, I wouldn't want to start now.
Carrie sighs as she kind of fixes her maid outfit and kind of just gets to the point. I'm worried about you, especially all your companions out there that you're going to be dragging along with you. You just finished the war not too long ago, and now you're being sent off again to some sort of adventure that who knows what it might lead to.
That's duty, Miss Carey.
Yes, but a soldier does deserve to have his life, does he not?
Oh, when the gods see fit.
What's this hag push? Jesus.
It's hag become the new term now.
I would say she's pushing towards middle age in gnome years.
It's stag hag.
Stag hag. You go to set her weapons down, just saying things to put them away. Okay. You have a person that we have no clue how they exist, let alone that they've been oppressed in their life. You have potentially a similar story with that Mr. Bravigi out there. You and Tavern have been through so much. Hell, even in a way, Benny might even share the same sort of lifestyle as the lot of you, except she was a fighter, not so much as a soldier.
Well, I don't worry for Betty. Betty's strong. She can handle herself. And the other two, I will see them to Marigood and see what comes of it. They aren't prisoners. They aren't whatever they think they are. They are guests. They can leave anytime they want. I would like them to see Marigood, but if they choose to leave, that is their decision. I'm not going to keep them against their will.
All right then. But just please be careful out there. All of you. Myself and the other barmaids can take care of the tavern. You, as well as Tavram and Benny, you watch out for each other. And even though you don't know much about them, Shrew, Incubi, Bravigi, Beaker, still watch their back. I mean, half of them did help you out with today, did they not?
Of course they did. They came to my town. They're my charge. It is my duty to watch over them.
She smiles at you. You truly are a good man, Maxilon Silvestri. You do deserve someone to walk beside you in this life. And hopefully you do find that person someday.
One day. But who wants a washed-up soldier? I'll
She
get to it when I
giggles
get
and
to it.
she giggles and walks up to you. And how usually like someone will bump you in the arms, and she's so short she bumps your thigh and she goes, "You ain't no washed-up soldier. You still have the kicks in you."
We'll see about that.
All right, love. Go
Well,
get
don't
some
worry.
rest.
Don't worry, Carrie. I'll be back to spend an unnecessary amount of gold here and tip far too heavily.
You better not. You know Boventor already has enough as it is. This tavern ain't going nowhere.
Oh, I'm not worried about old Bull there.
All right then. I will leave you alone for the rest for tonight. You you regroup your thoughts, all right?
I'll do my best.
Mm-hmm.
I still have an hour to get back to an hour-long carriage ride to get back to the manor, so I'll have time.
She nods, gives you a big hug.
Around the thighs.
Yeah.
No, he fucking squats down. He's how to talk to short people.
And she takes her leave. You fucking asshole.
Did you literally just do that?
She's like 2'6". What the fuck are you like? What the fuck do you want?
Max is like 6'5". He has to squat to give her an appropriate hug. How to talk to short people 101.
That's what I was saying. It's like they are 2 foot something. It is a whole different ball game. It's not just talking to someone who's 5'1".
Like a spear.
Alrighty. Now, in this case, since it's now nighttime, you guys just got the majority of you guys have just got done with a battle. Is there anything you guys want to do before you move on to the next day?
I think what I want to do can be done in the morning during
Alrighty.
shop hours.
Could I get a quick little recap of what I missed when I left after the fight?
You guys killed the troll. You guys returned to the tavern. Incubi revealed that he is or they are a slave from the heart of the world. Boventor made his appearance for the first time to you guys, and you guys are now planning to uh, band together in order to head over to the capital.
Nice. Then before we all go to rest, could I actually go back to where the chul was?
The troll disintegrated. The troll no longer exists now.
I know. I wanted to go pick up my dagger that I threw.
I would have said you picked up your dagger before you left.
All right, then I got nothing else except to finish up any repairs.
You're fine. If you could, you're fine for the most part. You didn't get hit that whole fight.
Nice.
Beaker is the unstoppable.
The unstoppable beaker. The
The
unbreakable
unstoppable
beaker.
beaker. That's a
Hey,
better
more
one.
like
The unbreakable beaker.
Oh no, we've given him the most powerful ability by his name. He gets to choose what does and does not exist. For he is the beaker.
Benny wants to catch Max before he heads out for the night. All right. All right. So Bravigi's got nothing to do.
I mean, are the
Benny.
shops still open right now, or?
No, they're not.
Okay, yeah, that's why I was gonna say
A
tomorrow.
giant meteor just crashed into town. It's the perfect time to sell armaments.
Well,
or get the mob, and for
it's
the
also
fortune,
nighttime.
more fortunes.
If the
The-
sky was falling, people would be buying shit.
All right.
No,
So Bravigi.
they wouldn't. I've watched Chicken Little.
So Bravigi's not doing anything for now. Beaker, are you gonna do anything, Beaker, or are you gonna just wait till tomorrow?
I think Beaker's going to try and find a place to like just hide away for now. Maybe somewhere in the rafters.
Just,
All right. All
just
right
look,
then.
just look up. Fucking, there's this little brain in a jar with a knife.
All
You
right then.
didn't see
Ink,
nothing.
are you gonna do anything, Ink, before you hit the hay?
They're like I just typed it. They're drinking. They'll entertain any company or shit they get. Just common L.
The tavern's empty right now, so unfortunately there's no one to really swoon. But you'll just drink before you hit the hay, I guess.
What the does wait? Benny gets lightning sphere. God
All
damn.
right. And what about okay, no, yeah, Shrew's not here, so Shrew will just head off to bed. Okay, so before I do the thing that I want to do for someone, I'll give the floor to Benny and Max.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, no, just Benny was just let's kind of just walking around making the tavern tidy because premature closing of the tavern because of said fuck shit that has happened. People who are staying here are staying here, but just seeing Match, let's call Max head out the door. She trots out the door after him for a sec. Hey, hold on just a goddamn second.
Benny, how can I help you?
Well, no, it ain't about helping me. Let me just. You got a bandage on wherever the fuck.
Oh, it's right
I
over
only
the
caught.
chest.
Okay, well, I didn't go and see what the hell's going on, so I can only take y'all's word for it. But let's see, when do you think you're heading out this time?
I was hoping to give everyone a day or two before heading on the road. I do have an appointment to keep.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, here, help you keep that appointment there. And all right, where the fuck is it? Just like looking kind of just across the chest and seeing the thing. She's just gonna go ahead and put a hand on it and just 15 points of lay on hands for his troubles.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's like at first it's just hands, and then she actually grips and like squeezes for a second, which is uncomfortable, but then afterwards is as fine as it is.
Squeezing the manty.
Squeezing a midi to fucking heal it. Yeah, no, just to do that. All right, well,
Well,
yeah,
that's
that's
new.
all. Yeah, it's newish, newish.
Well, new for me anyway. God,
Yeah,
that would have been
that's fair.
helpful for a couple hangovers. You're just doing that
Uh,
now?
no, not really. I ain't. Ain't no need for no one to have. Ain't no need for no one to know about. Well, what ain't concern them. So
Well,
just doing that in case I don't catch you again for the next couple days.
why don't you come with us?
Wait, ain't no real reason to come with. You got your meeting and folks chatting with, asking this and that about something weird that's going on.
Ain't no reason not to.
Well, holding down the fort, like I said. I'll say, not everyone came back from when they're sent out. I know, I know the old man's plenty capable, but
Some of us do come back, though.
I mean, some of y'all did, and some of y'all didn't. I'll I'll think about it. It's fine. Carrie's coming up with some bullshit ass excuse about not being here for some reason.
Of course she is. Look, I'm not going to push the issue on you, Betty. But I've known you for about 15 years now. And if there's
17.
17,
Oh,
quite
whenever the hell you
correct.
first came in, I don't even remember.
If there's
Actually,
someone I want at my back besides Tavern, it'd probably be a guy I knew back in the military. But you're all right too.
fucking
Okay.
ass. Benny kind of chuckles, and she's gonna go ahead and punch him right in the chest, exactly where she healed first. It's fine.
I have been split in half. I've been grievously wounded.
I
I
helped
do
you.
not know.
I helped you in the first place. You need to stop your
I
bitching.
do not know how I'll ever recover from this deadly injury.
Then I guess you won't be making your meeting. I'm gonna go ahead and let him know.
It's not my body you've wounded. It's my pride.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Yeah, get your ass out of here. I'll think about whatever the hell I think about.
I
You
love
come with me. You can kick my ass anytime.
I can kick your ass anytime, anyways.
That's fair. You got me there. I
Got
But
you.
yeah,
can't compete against Benny the Slayer, so I'll be
Ooh.
heading on my way.
Is that something people really say, or just some
Slay.
bullshit you thought?
Uh, I would. I'm gonna go.
Like I said, get on out of here.
I'll see you around, Benny.
Yeah, see you around. See you around, Max. Just fucking. I know, Max. Max fucking deterred from tavern. Mission complete.
He was going home anyway.
Okay. It's fine. Yeah, just kind of watching for a second and heading back in and just kind of finding shit to do, even though she ain't got shit to do.
I
Alrighty
can't
then.
I can't believe how hard Benny just whooped his ass.
Well, like Max said, 11 years ago, we need people like Benny to wound our pride. Otherwise, we wouldn't be grounded.
That's how it be, as it's always been.
Alrighty. Now before we end off to the next day, Incubi,
Was up.
you are in your room that Carrie has prepared for you and that Max has promised to pay off for you. And
Uh-huh.
as you're in bed and you're trying to sleep off the events of the day, you enter a dreamscape, a dreamlike sequence, and you find yourself, as you open your eyes, you are shrouded within darkness, like a smoke surrounding the floor, making it very ominous. You stand up, you take a couple steps, and it feels like everything is like uncomfortably is very open and vast, like it's endless.
Can I hear anything?
No, it is it is deeply quiet, which is also very disturbing.
I just take one step after the other.
You continue to walk and walk and walk to what seems to be a infinity almost. You're not sure how long you've been walking, but with how quiet it is and with no concept of like what's going on, it's slowly starting to get to you as you kind of like start pacing yourself.
They eventually just stop walking, look behind them to see if they've actually gone anywhere, or if it feels like they're just walking in circles.
When you look behind you, there's no difference as to where you've last been. All you know is that everything around you is a pitch black, and on like beneath you is just smoke. You could see in front of you at the very least, but anything farther than 10 feet of you, you can't see nothing. But after what it feels to be forever, eventually something within the darkness speaks out to you. Look at you, the favorite pet, and yet here you are away from where you came. as within the very distance of the void, you see a couple of figures in shadow look back at you with their big red eyes. Their silhouettes you're not able to distinguish.
Do I recognize the voice?
Roll me a history for memory.
Yes. History. History.
Nope. Nada. Zilch. You don't recognize them. You feel like maybe you should, but nothing's clicking.
Is there an instinctual fight or flight response?
Not at the moment, but they are degrading you as another voice speaks up. Do you think you're special? For you to just leave home after Our Lady and Mistress was so gracious to keep you to herself, to be her temporary favorite?
They just don't say anything. They're just trying to dig through their memories. It's like it's on the tip of their tongue.
A lot of people will die because of you. Because you just couldn't stay. Because you just had to run away. Because you can't accept for what you are.
Just hold on. Just leave me alone.
You know, we can't do that anymore. After all, you're here and not there. Although, to be fair, what happened tonight is not just a result of you, but of something worse to come. The world is stirring, and you are just one part of the plan when it all goes down into anarchy.
I can handle this myself.
But can you? Everyone looks at you like a freak. All of us like a freak. So why even bother with running away, not knowing what's on the other side?
They're just going to cast Arms of Adar to just get rid of whoever's there.
You try to cast a spell, but in this scape, nothing appears to manifest in front of them. Oh, don't even think that you could get rid of us. And then from within the shadows themselves, from down within the smoke, the arms of Adar appear before you, but instead they wrap around you instead and begin to drag you down.
Naturally, struggle.
You are one of us. You are meant to be drawn to this place, back to the darkness from whence you came. There is no fighting, and there is no escape. The further you run, the more you'll just extend the chase.
And I assume that's when they gets fully dragged down.
And as you're about to get fully dragged down, almost like a snap, you wake up in a cold sweat. It's still the middle of the night.
Yep, they're just gonna fuck it. They're just gonna get out of bed, go find a place to sit down and breathe.
Alrighty then. And with that sequence, we cut off to the next day. Now, I am a very nice DM. Who here would like to take the first gander as to what they would like to do before they set off for the capital?
If no one else has anything to do, I would like to visit the blacksmith.
Do I hear any contestant?
Nope.
Okay.
Hank's probably sleeping in with their head on the bar.
Borb the Zoink's fault.
Hmm.
Alrighty
Vicky will
then.
take note
So,
of that, but continue to go.
So, Bravigi, you go ahead and you wake up, you get ready for the day, and the first thing, as what you're telling your DM, that you're going to do is visit the blacksmith, or in this case, Calum.
Yes. I have I will gently knock on the door if the to the blacksmith shop to see if anybody else is awake, because I know not everybody's a morning person.
So, it is currently within normie time. It is currently 8 o'clock in the morning. You grab the handle and you bang the door of the iron bowl. And surprisingly, you do hear a voice from the other side, the voice of Calum. Who is it?
It is I, Bravigi. May I come inside?
Go on, it's open.
Alright, he'll come on in.
Calum is currently working on a bull miniature
Oh,
made out of iron. So what can I help you with?
well, it's an inquiry that I had as he rummages through his robes and pulls out basically this on a paper. I was wondering, would it be possible to make two, or if need be, just one hooked short sword?
You want me to make you a short sword?
Yes, but with like kind of a hook on the end, as you can see here as he points at the paper. Say if I needed to hang off the side of something, I could do that with ease instead of, having to use my hands.
So in other words, you wish for a grapple.
If that's what it's called, yes.
Very well then. I will just let you know that this fantasy setting is like half medieval, half industrial revolution, which is why Max has guns. So things like grappling hooks do exist.
Well, I know. I was saying like a hooked short sword. That way, like it can grab as well as slice.
Ah, okay, I got you.
Think of fucking Maui's blade from Moana, but just
Ah, okay, got you.
it's just a short sword with a hook on the end.
Got
Yeah.
Not
you.
like a
Got
grappling hook gun sword. We're not playing
Got
Final
you.
Fantasy IX here.
Okay, okay, relax.
That's why I posted it in OOC as well.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention. I'm on the roll 20. I'm mostly looking through my notes.
If I could post it on there, I would. Trust and believe.
You can actually put gifts in Roll20.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay, I get. Oh, you want two of those?
Yes. How
Got
much
you.
would that be, though?
Well, this is a custom work, and even though it's just for a simple short sword, the uniqueness of it is going to take just a little bit of time to get the right curvature, as well as the additional uh, pointed tip in order for you to hook onto anything. It will at least take me half the day, and for two, I would charge for 200 gold.
Oh. Perhaps I should talk to Max then, because that's a little rich for my blood.
Go ahead if you manage to convince him, but knowing him, he'll definitely pitch in. Just come back to me with the gold, and I'll go ahead and just get started on your job.
Alrighty, I will do that. I'm gonna be in the bar if you, if you come by.
He
And
he literally he looks at you like if you're kidding him, considering that he looks at you with a raised eyebrow and says, "I'll be here for half of the day."
uh, Right. I'll be going now, as he says as he gets out of his way.
I actually have to be right back. Sorry. I
Yeah,
am having issues in the other room.
you're good. All right, so you have your swords currently being Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. But yeah.
You have your hook swords currently being made. Let's see here. So Max is gonna be away for a second. Who here would like to take the next moment?
A DM.
Yeah,
Does this place have magic shop of any kind?
a magic shop. That
Yeah.
depends. What are you looking for?
They had to abandon a lot of the trinkets and shit back home, so they're looking to replace it. So, like, what's that shit? The blood vial. It's the thing. It's the item that powers up sorcerers.
You want to change or you want to fix up your spell casting focus or whatever the fuck it's called?
Whatever it is, it's bloodwell vial. That's called.
So you want to get more.
Well, they had to abandon theirs.
Oh, right. Okay. Uh, yeah, you go ahead and you'll be able to find a magic shop. There is one currently within the town square called the Sparkling Hummingbird.
Oh, cause Flunky left, I need him because Max is sugar daddy at the moment.
You just went from very loud to very quiet now.
I heard something
Can you?
about Max being the sugar daddy.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. I heard that. It's just the way that he's speaking.
It's because I'm on my phone right now. Yeah. I I have no money. I have to ask Max for money. Unless anyone else can donate. Because I am a broke goth. But I guess we can wait until Flunky gets back.
All right. Benny, do you have anything you want to do?
Where's Benny left? I don't know where Benny went.
I'd like some breakfast.
Where did Benny go?
I don't know where the Benny went.
Where did the Benny go?
Yeah,
Oh, Flunky's back.
Raviki can talk to Max now.
Oh, well, fucking
Hello?
real life Benny Stagg has a spouse and responsibilities. And
Imagine.
Fair.
that's what I was doing. I mean, my girlfriend, my PS4 sucks ass, and sometimes the controller doesn't connect. So I had to go reconnect it so she could play Kingdom Hearts.
Aw,
Ah,
how kind of you.
Yeah, she only watched her brother play Kingdom Hearts 2, and I've got the 1.5 HD remix.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm never playing Kingdom
And
Hearts.
I was like, yeah, okay. These ones were only released on the fucking DS, so good luck.
We need Sugar Daddy Max.
yeah, Max, you're being approached by both Bravigi and Incubi on this day.
Okay.
Hello, friend.
It's Bravigi, correct?
Yes.
What can I do for you?
I may need help paying for a set of custom swords.
Can I ask why?
I lost my original ones?
Do your own armaments not suffice?
Well, I was wanting ones that had hooks.
Hooks?
Yeah, it's both a blade and kind of a hook.
Hook blades.
That's
I
a
can-
term?
They
There
are.
is such thing as hook blades.
Yeah.
So they're Chinese. They're called Hutugu or Shengu. They do have I've got the Wikipedia page pulled up
I
right
know
now.
what
They're
they.
also known as
I know what
tight
they
hook
are.
swords.
They're used by
Yeah,
that one dude in like Mortal Kombat. They're badass.
You
They're
mean
alright.
Cabal?
They're
Yeah, Cabal.
Cabal kind of sucks. They're better weapons to use.
Listen,
Um,
they're what that guy in Avatar used. That's all I remember, man.
Hey boy, you don't disrespect my boy Caval, right?
Jake Sully used no such thing.
I remember someone using hook blades in that show. I can't remember.
Jake Sully.
Probably.
I'm
Anywho,
talking about the tall blue bitches, not that cartoon.
anywho,
It's a good cartoon though. Anyway, I would require assistance, but if it's not able to be paid for, that's fine. I can save up and get it later.
Bravigi, the question is not of financial matters. It is
transact.
will you be able to use these to defend yourself? Will they be of aid
Oh,
to everybody?
Yes, I am proficient in using short swords.
Well, I don't expect much on the way to the capital, but I would rather us be well equipped. So, how much did you need?
Calum said it would be 200 gold.
Well, Calum, here's 250.
He just looks down as you hand him the gold.
He's
He looks so confused too, by the way.
It is worth getting on his good side.
I see. I'm not used to people just handing me this much money.
Well, I saw your worth in our battle with that crustacean, and if you can defend everyone and yourself, then you should be better equipped. It's only right.
Thank you. I will go and give this to him. And then he just kind of like scuttles out the door. He doesn't know what to say other than just thank you and then just go and do the task that the money is for.
God bless him. I love that little beast.
Yeah. He is only 4'2".
Max is 6'5".
Yeah.
I'm a solid 5.
On a good day from the back from a distance.
Yeah. And then a 3.
What did Incubi want from Max?
Just looking from that.
If we're just handing out money.
Ink just goes. Hold on, let me get back into character. Do you mind if I can proposition you for some money?
Well, that entirely depends. Will you be accompanying us to the capital to see Miss Marigood?
If you can financially supply, yes.
What do you need?
I lost a lot of stuff when I left home. And one of the things was, I know this might sound extreme. I don't know how you react to this, but it was a special capsule for blood.
Do you wish to purchase a phylactery?
No, it's not like that. It's this trinket my former master gave me that enhances my abilities. It's not a phylactery. I think they're called bloodwell vials. I just it enhances my psionics.
Alright. Alright, how much do you think that would cost?
And they look to the side. I don't know. I was given mine.
If you wanna recover everything, I would say it's no more than at least either 15 or 20 gold pieces for like a full like set that the full set that you would get when you're making your character mancer.
You mean a bloodwell vial? That's an actual magic item.
Oh, your magic. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm looking for like specifically the sorcerer item bloodwell vial.
Oh, that's what I thought you were looking for just like a big. Okay. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, there's a magic shop, but you're not gonna find an item like that.
Could the magic shop point me in a direction I could?
Yeah, you could get information off of that.
But yeah, I don't know really where shops or anything sell them, but if you can help me at least get some replacements for all the stuff I lost.
What's the name of the item?
Bloodwell.
Bloodwell vial.
It's like a Rod of the Pact Keeper. It enhances your DC and spell attacks.
It could be uncommon. Oh, okay. It could be uncommon, rare, or very. Okay, I see.
I don't know what rarity,
I will provide exactly enough gold to get an uncommon if it is available in this town.
Yes.
I'm not giving you a fucking rare at level 3.
Think we're gonna find a rare until we go into like a mega dungeon. I know that. Or we find like a super good shop.
Alright, it seems about 250 is my limit, since that's what I gave Bravigi. I think that's only fair.
Who is still very confused and scuttling towards the blacksmith.
Ink has no real sense of money.
Well, the Max has a very real sense of it. I can accompany you to a few shops if you wish, or it is really whatever you like. But since you do not know the town, I would be more than happy to show you around and get whatever provisions and items you need.
Alright. Like I said, I think it's better to stick with you. Do you think it was coincidental that thing crashed where I was?
I think I think a one-off, if that thing crashed, it would be an event. But that thing and you, that starts a pattern. Two things from the heart of the world. That's something to be worried of. And it's... Don't take that as I suspect you. It is... I have knowledge of the heart of the world that most people do not have. And if you are what you say you are, then I would take you to Evelina and grant you aid if it's within my power and if it's within hers. But for now, in
They're
this
just
direct moment, I can supply clothing, uh, items, food, whatever you need. And if you do not choose to come with me, then at least you'll have a little bit of a start.
you're a kind human.
I wouldn't say kind.
Well, an honest human.
Well, and honesty and kindness are often not the same thing. So, if we can get this item of yours, this blood well, and I I'm going to be honest with you again. That does not seem like the type of thing that Rockwell could provide. It's not a large town. We're made we're successful because of our farms and our silks and most recently our quarries. I don't know that the surplus of magical items here will be extensive. We have some mages in town, but I think you're asking for something we cannot provide, and I am sorry for that. I am.
I won't hold it against you.
If we can locate this item, I will hopefully be able to procure it for you, and I suppose we shall see. But what else did you need? I mean, you only have a spare set of clothing from Miss Carey because she is a gentle soul, but I should be able to provide several other sets, and if you need armaments, Rockwell is fairly tame, but the outside lands are a little wild. Nothing too dangerous, but whatever you need.
They have me look at him and actually give a small smile. I guess, I guess whatever you think I need.
It's not what I think you need. It is what you think. Do you need extra sets of clothing?
Mm,
I'm sure you do. You only have the one set from Carrie, and we'll get some extra rations, and I suppose I can do a small allowance for vices. We all have them.
Can I be honest?
I would hope so.
Kind of nice to be given a choice.
I think that's a right everyone should have, and that's. I am sorry that you haven't had that before, from what you've told me, and I can promise you that when you're in my company, if you choose to be in my company, that you will always have that choice.
Thank you, Max. They kind of side saddle next to them as they lead on. They're mostly gonna get like basically whatever starting equipment is, just like the basic stuff for traveling.
Alrighty. Are you still going to show Incubi around, Max, with the very little bit of magic that you do have in this town?
Yeah, of course.
Okay then. So you go about and you go ahead and spend your wealth on Incubi with some spare clothing, some light armor, basically just say that Incubi has the stuff in his character sheet.
I don't need. Actually, I don't really need armor because I got mage armor.
Right.
Can I get? There's one thing they would like though. If it's something common enough, a magical item.
And what would that be?
Is there a clothing version of Glamour Weave?
What is Glamour Weave?
That's the stuff that you can change an outfit to look like whatever.
Yeah, it's something robe, but there's a mage robe like that you could change its appearance.
Would that be common enough to find?
Let me check. I know it's something robe.
Gotcha.
Who
Also,
joined?
with the extra money that Max gave me, I would like to sell my old leather armor and possibly upgrade it to studded leather.
That was for a tip, you bastard. I'm not here, so do whatever you want. But
Well, if I sell the old leather, it will also cover the tip as well.
Hey,
this,
while they're doing all this, can Beaker come down from the rafters and try and find a weapon store?
The like just a weapon store, or do you want to try to find a blacksmith? Because even though you weren't here today, you did find the blacksmith. It was who repaired you. It's Boventor's son Caleb in the Iron Bowl.
Yeah, let's go to that guy. I think I got a vague recollection of him.
Imagine if we gave Benny a lightning spear.
Let's see here. All right, so okay, so I'm going to do Maxilon first, and then Brevigi, since Brevigi was wanting to get these. Actually, no, Brevigi. I'll just say that you go over and hand Caleb the 250, so that way you could get the
Swords.
payment out the way, and
Yeah.
he make your swords. And if you have nothing else afterwards to do you want to do anything else, or are you just gonna wait till those are done?
Oh, I was gonna use the tip gold as well as my own gold to give, possibly get myself a studded leather after I sold my
Man,
old leather.
damn, you're really gonna take that 50 for yourself, huh?
Well, he would still get a tip if I sold my leather and also bought studded leather.
Studded leather is like what, 50?
45.
40? Okay, fair enough. Fine.
And then
Yeah,
I
you can go
had,
ahead and do that.
and then I put my 13 on top of that, so on top of the 10 GP the leather, and that's, still he's still getting 35 extra.
Gotcha. Okay. But after getting the studded leather and after getting your payment out the way, is there anything else you want to do?
Nope, I will wait on everybody else.
Got you. So let me finish off with Maxlon and Incubi, and then I'll get to you, Beaker.
Okay.
Don't forget Benny.
Benny's just counting her shit. Dungeon Master, do we have starting shmoney? I would say you have starting shmoney. Well, then again, I would say that you would use some of the funds that you've been saving during your 17 years working at the Boventor Tavern. So I would say you have sufficient.
Does the tavern pay good living wages?
For all the barmaids and the other employees, yes. I mean, Boventor makes sure of that since he is a war vet.
Does Bolventor offer dental?
He's getting around to it.
they don't even offer dental.
That's
Listen, man, there's not many people that would do dental, let alone the dental work on the Minotaur, with how big them bitches are.
Do they at least get the KRA?
You get a KRA.
Anyway,
besides the point. Maxlon, as you're going about your shopping spree with Ink, you take him to the one magic shop you know about within Rockwell, the Glimmering Hummingbird.
Nice.
You open up, and you see a fair maiden, an elf. And she looks over to the two of you and she goes, "Greetings, welcome in. How may I be of assistance of you today?"
Um, would I know her name?
Uh, it'd be redundant to have you roll. I would say you know her name. Her name's Caitlin.
Uh,
She is actually a half elf, half human, half elf.
oh, morning, Caitlin. My friend here is looking for an item.
Well, it's been a while since I've seen you, Maxilon. What are you doing down here in Rockwell again?
You know, I'm always around. It's just I don't have much use for magic items. Not that I wouldn't like to. It's just I've never quite gotten the skill.
Not so much as a skill, Maxilon, just more so just a little something special to add to your weapon, to your armor, to give it that extra little punch. She says that she kind of like punches the air. I mean, after all, that little service revolver of yours could do with the extra added bonus, doesn't it?
I think my weapon is fine enough as it is.
Yeah, just something to consider.
Yeah,
Now, how can I
said
help you
making
today?
for an item that we're hoping you can provide.
And what would you be looking for? Says to Incubi.
I used to have some clothing that could change form. I was wondering
Oh,
if
yes, I do happen to have something like that. Give me 1 second. Goes to check the back.
they just examine the place. Is it just like your common trinkets and such for magical items?
Yep, common trinkets, common potion crafting items.
Frog,
A few uncommon things, but nothing too out the ordinary.
a frog in a tiny wizard's hat.
There is no frog. There's frog legs. There's no whole frog though.
Frog murder. I knew it.
And she comes back out with a beautiful robe, a robe of many colors. I'm hoping that this is what you're looking for. This is known as the cloak of many fashions.
Uh, does it not how much Ink remembers, but does that look like a have an idea? Ink has an idea that this is the thing.
It's similar. It's as close as you're gonna get. It's nothing compared to what, again, the magic that you grew up around within the heart of the world is a lot more different than out here.
No,
If you want to make an arcana with how this thing works, go ahead and roll. You might be too unfamiliar with it though.
let's. I'll shoot my shot. I am the storm that's 12.
Uh, yeah, I would say that you have an understanding of what it is. It's as close as you're gonna get to what your original mage robes were.
They can just look at it and say, I think that will actually do.
All right, then this will be. You know, Maximilian, since I haven't seen you in a while, I'll cut you a deal. Give me 80.
Alright, I'm muted. Gotta stand up and
Getting, Ink's
stretch.
getting the idea. Max is very popular.
You're far too good to me, Caitlin. Let's call it 100, and I suppose I'll see you the next time I need some magical gear.
90. Take it or leave it.
93.
92.
Well, you've certainly caught me in a bind. 92.
Okay. She extends her hand out.
Can I just put on the robe?
She gives it to you.
Ink's gonna just put it on and try it out. Just cycling through clothes they've seen so far. Like the barmaid dress, commoner's clothes. Is this one size fits all?
Mm-hmm. Once you have it on you for an X amount of time, you'll
Okay,
be
I got a
able
water
to change its
chit-chat.
size to best fit you.
They turn into a goblin just to see if that works.
Nope, that's not how that works.
Yeah, this is the first time they shape changed. And they just turn into a goblin right there. Huh.
Caitlin's kind of taken aback.
Well, that was something I was unaware of. It does. The item does change to fit different sizes, correct?
Yeah, it does. She's still kind of taken aback from what she just witnessed.
Now they change into a Goliath.
Oh God.
They're just trying. Then a tiefling. This does fit really well.
It
It's
certainly
very.
seems so.
Then a turtle. Huh. This does fit well. Then they change back. You sell really nice stuff. Stag's fucking dead.
Get their ass.
So yep, they just shape change into a bunch of forms just to see if it works. And then complimented her.
Shape change, compliment, refuse to elaborate.
Yeah, Caitlin's still kind of baffled as to what exactly you are as you shape change. But she's gonna keep that to herself and gonna look to Maxilon. All right, well, I'll catch you around, Maxilon.
Can I roll a sleight of hand, please?
Are you trying to reverse give her more?
Are you trying to sneak in more for her?
Yes.
Roll it.
19.
All right, she doesn't take notice as she turns her back around.
We'll just round that up to a cool 100 because it's not every day you see someone do the character creation from Skyrim.
Did you? God damn it, Flunky.
Just
That's
adjusting the
basically.
sliders.
Anyway,
I swear to God, next time I'm gonna sleight a hand your sleight of hand.
anyway. So now you have the cloak of many fashions. You have paid it off. Anything else you want to do?
They would like to thank Max. Thank you.
No thanks necessary.
And like I said, since I guess I am a first hand to this whole phenomenon, I'll go with you to this. I have to ask this: is her name really Mary Good?
Evelina Marigood. Yes.
It's kind of on the nose for a light mage.
Says the one from a land of shadow and ink named Ink.
They think about it and then they just realize, and for once you see their eyes, their one eye kind of actually widen. No further comment.
I think that would be wise. Anyway, let's get back to the tavern. I don't know who else is going to be on this journey, so might as well gather the troops.
Do you think that what's her name? Benny. Seems that her friend wanted her to go.
Well, Carrie wants a lot of things, and I do love the girl very dearly, but Carrie doesn't always make the best decisions, and Benny has a level head. Well, if she doesn't want to come, she doesn't want to come. I'm not going to force her.
Can I come?
So, does he
Beakers just appears out of nowhere.
I'm pretty sure if they're in the tavern,
We haven't gotten
Aren't you
back to the
here?
tavern yet.
then yeah, I guess I was trying to find the blacksmith shops.
We were at the magic shop.
I don't know where anything is in this town.
Ink is actively hiding behind Max now.
What the fuck are you doing?
I was trying to find the place you fixed me.
That wasn't in character. Sorry.
My fault.
You, Baker. It's good to see you up and about.
Yes, that 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 is a good thing. You said something about needing people for something, a job.
Not necessarily a job. I have to escort some people to the capital, and I had business there anyway.
So favor.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I think you said so. A favor for a friend, in a way.
I suppose you could call it that. Yes.
How about I help you out? You helped me out. It seems only good to do the same kind.
Well, like I said to Ink, you're free to do whatever you want. I will be traveling to the capital here shortly, and if you'd like to accompany, I won't say no, but do what you will. I will say that Caleb, the one who did most of the repairs on you, will be traveling with me. So if that changes your opinion on the matter at all.
No, it's always good to keep a repairman around. There's like a bit of barking in his little brain case that you can see. And then he just goes, "What were we talking about?"
Traveling to the capital.
Yeah. I was thinking I saw you give money to that other fella, and I could probably use some money.
What
Is
I'd
for?
this
like
in the
to buy
tavern?
some. Huh?
Are we in the back in the tavern? Sorry.
No,
No, we're just kind of walking
Tigger's
on the
just
street.
saying something he saw while in the rafters, and no one bothered looking up.
Oh, okay.
He slept
Gotcha.
there. I don't think anyone even noticed.
Did no? Carrie didn't notice. Benny didn't notice.
What do you need money for?
Weaponry.
Well, like I told Rafigi, as it's only fair, will you be able to defend yourself and possibly others with said weaponry?
Of course. It's one of the first things I learned somewhere.
Somewhere.
Apologies. Damage from whatever incident occurred has left my memory a bit faulty.
Max is gonna count out some golds into a separate purse and toss it over to Beaker. If you visit Caleb again, he should be able to provide you with whatever you need, and that should cover the cost.
Beaker feels the weight of the gold in his hand, and they just say, "How odd! I don't think I've ever had this much money before, but the weight feels familiar in a way." Thank you, Maxilon. Correct?
Max is fine.
Wonderful. I will endeavor to do my best to keep you alive.
Well, I do appreciate that.
Why is
And to your friend, I hope I didn't do anything to scare you. You seem a bit skittish.
they noticeably clammed up, and it's trying not to look at it.
They're just gonna give Beaker's just gonna give the scared little fella a wave and then walk off.
Alrighty then. So you're gonna take the gold that Maxilon has given you, and you're gonna head off to the Iron Bowl to meet up with Caleb again. Caleb getting a lot of business from a lot of you today.
Stag asks, actually, did this get answered? There's background noise. How much actual money does Benny have?
Oh yeah, I did answer that question. I said since you've worked for the Boventor Tavern for quite some time, I would say you have sufficient. Since you've been saving it and you just basically just been using it to either help out with groceries and stuff for the tavern, or just for your own personal needs. I would say you have enough. How much money? I'll give you. I'll give you. Uh, I'll give you 2K in savings.
Hey, that's pretty good.
In an account, bet, gotcha.
You got a
I mean, I've
bank
been working.
account. You got a social security number. You're on the fucking grid, man.
Oh, fuck.
Max.
Yes, thank you.
No, out of character, Max. You would probably finally hear in your head in Ink's voice, machines.
Robots is people too.
It's
Robo racist. We're in Terra.
Well, to be fair, there's robo discrimination everywhere, especially in Naturia, because Naturia is all magic.
it's even
Yeah.
worse. It's even worse because Beaker doesn't have a face.
That is also true. Anyway,
There's
besides the point. Before I get into Beakers, you and Max have anything else you want to do or say?
nothing but just showing that Ink is telepathic and Ink does not trust the machines.
All right then. All right. So Beaker, you head off to the Iron Bowl, and you reach up to knock on the door. Who is it? What'd you say?
A customer. I mean, I don't think Beaker recalls that they introduced each other.
All right, come in.
And they walk in. Ding ding.
Currently working on Bravigi's hook swords, and then they look over to you. Oh, it's you that I fixed the other day. What was it, Beaker? Right?
Yes, it was. And you're the person that fixed me, Calum, correct?
Yes, I am.
Wonderful. I was hoping to get something from you before we set out on this journey.
And what would that be?
weapons, I would need to properly defend myself while we're on this traveling. Uh, I'm not really from around here, so I'm not sure what sort of dangers we might be facing.
Well, what kind of weapons did you have in mind?
A few daggers would be nice.
Why are you speaking like that?
I don't look. I'm just trying to. I was trying to give the impression like Beaker's voice box is kind of still on the fritz, changing in tone and volume. I'm sorry if that didn't come off across well.
It's all right.
Did we lose someone?
Ink's here, Flunky's here, Stag's here. No, we're all here except for Shrew. I'm surprised Shrew didn't show up.
They're busy training someone.
Ah, okay.
Also, but yeah,
Oh,
I
Frog left. That's who left.
I'd like 3 daggers if that would be possible.
All right, 3 daggers. Anything else?
Do you sell arrows?
Pre-made, or are you looking for something special?
I was interested in pre-made, but what do you have that's special?
Nothing. I have to make it. That's what I'm asking.
The pre-made works.
Yes, I do. Full quiver right there points to direction.
All right, then Beaker's gonna go over and get another quiver of arrows.
Anything else?
Hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Do do do. What do you have in terms of armor?
I got some. I got some heavy armor lying around here. Some medium armor, such as uh, chainmail, and I also got some light armor. Just whatever piques your fancy.
All right. Remind me, how much gold did Flunky give me? Because I would like to try and get studded leather if that's possible, but
How much gold did you give the robot, Max?
Dicks!
Sorry.
Max, you did.
I think he had to step away for a moment.
did we like assume the same amount they gave Brack?
Yeah, we could assume.
It was like 250 that he gave each of us.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, then I. Oh.
Money, Daddy.
Yeah, because I say I'd also like to upgrade my armor. Something light, though. What's the strongest light armor you can have here?
The studded variety, if that is what you're looking for.
That sounds perfect. Indeed, what I'm looking for. How much?
It's already pre-made, so just give me 150 for it.
Okay, 150 for the studded leather. And how much for the arrows and the daggers? The 3 daggers.
45.
All right. Oh, this works out nicely. Thank you, good sir. And Beaker is going to hand over the money.
Caleb willingly takes the money. I'm assuming you got this from Maxilon, considering that he helped you over here for me to repair you.
Of course.
All right. Well, is there anything else you have need of me? With your other friend, the
No.
tallest goblin I've ever seen, had me to make these hook swords for him, and I would rather not be too distracted.
I'd like to sell this leather armor I have, since I don't need require it anymore.
I'll give you 75 for it.
A done deal. And they're gonna give him the leather armor. Deleting that from my inventory. It's a pleasure to be doing business with ya. I hope we can continue this relationship when we set out on our travels.
Perhaps, though. I'll probably just be making it for all of you for free in that case.
A bonus then. And like once that's settled, Beaker's going to walk out. All right, I got 20 arrows, 3 more daggers, and some studded leather. This will be perfect when I need to use it.
Nice. All right.
I
Anyone
can't.
else have what?
Nothing. Just don't pay attention to the roll.
Leave me alone.
He's the one with money.
All right. Is there anything that's okay? So we got through. Flunky, is there anything that Max specifically wanted to do on this day?
Not particularly. I think he had already told his parents how he had gotten summoned to the capital, and that's about it.
All right. Yeah, I'll say that you written down a letter to to the rest of your Zerestri family in the manor outside of the capital. You'll hear back from them like shortly.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Benny, you're the only one that is Benny. Or are you gonna give Max your answer for before you leave off? Cause the next flash forward, we're gonna start heading off towards the capital.
I cast great.
Benny's not giving the answer today, but just tomorrow. All right. Is there anything that Benny specifically is gonna do before that, or no?
Mhm.
We have our basic gear, so it's going to be to sell that, and I'll go peek how much good armor it. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Alrighty then. If that is the case, uh, before we do another flash forward, and before I say that we're gonna wrap up session soon, I'm guessing you guys are starting to get tired, correct?
My back's starting to act up a little bit, yeah.
All right.
Somewhat.
What was that, Zero?
Yeah, somewhat.
All
Just
right.
when Zero climbs into the rafters, do they scuttle or do they slink?
Yeah, they kind of like it. Nah, it's kind of like a mix of scuttling and slowly climbing up. It's like like a gecko. It's like a kind of like a gecko climbing.
What? Let me be real here. Does anyone notice him doing that?
I mean,
Well,
if I need to roll a stealth to hide, I can.
I just said it in the OOC of just seeing him go up like that. Just like, why didn't I think of that? Whoa!
I would
Like,
think people would be concerned there's this weird metal thing hiding in the rafters looking down at them.
hey, then, Cap, could I roll a stealth to do this secretly?
What do you want to do secretly?
Climb into the rafters.
Sure.
Alright, I either do this well or all the clang metal is very noticeable. Average. 11.
Average. You're not very sneaky,
I'd see
so
it.
it's yeah. So I mean, you're noticeable. Some people don't give a damn, but you are noticeable. They just see this little gremlin of a automaton just start climbing up the rafters.
And
Anyway,
silently judging this thing.
anyway.
And I am blissfully unaware.
Before we flash forward to the next day, Flunky.
Is he back?
Flunky? What?
Oh yeah. So Max, you're gonna tonight as you fall asleep, you're also gonna be visited by a dream.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
And in this dream, you're once again in the Frostlands of Frostnir, except this time you're not in your armor. And as a matter of fact, you kind of recognize this moment as the moment that you escaped. Oh my god.
All right.
So you're running, you're shirtless, and
Well,
you're
he never escaped. When the war ended and the treaty was signed, he was let go as prisoner of war. He had dreams of escape, but I don't think he ever did.
I got you. Okay. In that case, let me just retcon that real quick.
He spent 2 years in the Major Frost dungeons.
Got you. Okay. Nice. Is that a beer?
That was a fucking crispy ass PBR.
I thought so.
It is 8 o'clock at night. I'm having a beer. Ooh, and it is cold and frosty.
Delicious.
Nice. All right. Well, either way, uh, this is like a surreal dream as you find yourself standing in the middle of the Frostlands. The memories of when you ran away from what were to soon be your captors start to flood your memory. And the way that you stand within the Frostlands, you are shirtless, and the many visible scars on your body that they inflicted on you start to show themselves. For some reason, you feel the piercing coldness of the wind and snow as they hit the open wounds, like if you're getting sliced again over and over, exposed to the element. The only thing you have that's technically keeping you warm are your boots and your pants, nothing else. And as you start to look around, you hear in the distance the sound of Frostnir soldiers yelling, trying to look for any sort of uh, survivors. But in your case, they're nowhere near you. As you look off into the distance, you see the eerie look of silhouettes, this time with blue eyes, looking over at you from within the trees.
Do I have any form of a weapon?
The only weapon that you would have in this case would just be a simple dagger.
Well, if they're looking for survivors, we can't leave men behind. So we're going to head towards the soldiers.
As you try to head over to where the enemy is shouting from, it doesn't appear that the moment that you keep on moving, that you're getting anywhere closer, as the shouting still uh, appear like it sounds distant still. But the one thing that does change are the positions of the silhouettes. As you see the eyes start to get closer towards you, the more you start to move about the forest.
I can't let them go. I can't. I can't let them be captured. I have to stop it. And he's gonna keep trying to head towards the voices.
The more you head over to the voices, then you feel something pick at your leg, making you stop in your tracks. And when you look behind you, you see embedded into your calf an arrowhead.
Um. Well, ow. Where he turns around to look where the arrow could have been loosed from.
You look around, and one of the silhouettes now appears a bit more. You're able to depict a figure now as it takes an archer stance, as it just finished firing the arrow at you.
He charges the figure.
As you try to charge the figure, the blizzard begins to pick up as everything within that area disappears into a white haze. And the moment that the blizzard lets up, it becomes like nothing's there.
He reaches down and snaps the the shaft of the arrow out of his leg, and turns back to the voices.
You turn back to the voices, but then when you turn back, the voices are quiet. There's no more shouting. It's eerie. But the only thing you see are the silhouettes, and as you squint your eyes, you see the vague images of tieflings. Well, one end being tieflings, another of goblins, and another of orcs. Three different groups surrounding you. But it appears that they have no care for your war, let alone what those screams may be. They just have an interest with you. They don't speak, they don't say anything to you.
I suppose he's going to try and scare them away. This area isn't safe. You have to go. You have to run.
And Maxilon, the further that you look at them, you could tell that they really don't care because the way that they carry themselves, the way that they're adorned in their armor, they belong here. This is where they belong. And as you see them about to close in on you, surround you, that's when the blizzard begins to pick up again. everything disappearing into a white haze. And same as Incubi, you wake up in a cold sweat.
Quite frankly, awful dream. Not something we wanted to relive.
All right. And with that, we cut forward to the next day as there is a caravan, or in this case, a large carriage ready for you. And manning the carriage is your good friend Tavern.
Hey,
He loads a knapsack onto the back of the carriage and ties it down with a strap before moving up to take a seat next to Tavern.
Hmm. You're right, my friend. You look like you slept rough last night.
Well, you know, Tav, any day I sleep in a bed is a good day.
Hmm. All right. I'll take your word for it. Is this just your stuff, or are you gonna get your friends?
We'll be along to pick them up shortly. I suppose you know where to drive. We'll be heading to the Bull's Horn, and we have quite a company with us.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, I do. I'll get us going then. And he goes ahead and mush as he takes you to the Bullhorns Tavern. In the meantime, between that trip from your place to the Bullhorns Tavern, Carrie is knocking on all your doors. Incubi, Bravigi, Zero, Beakers, and Shrew. Hello, rise and shine. Everybody get ready. You're about to set off onto the capital today.
oh shit.
Shower, eat
I'm,
your breakfast.
I'm already up. Beaker's gonna reply from the rafters.
Yeah, your room in this case, she just basically knocked on the rafter because she knows you're up there.
Mail Inc. comes. Mail Inc. is just having coffee.
Incubi, how would you like your coffee this morning?
Black.
Very well then. Pours you a nice warm glass or warm cup of black coffee.
Raviggy's just doing as she instructed, just eat and shower.
Today, Inc. decides they are male today.
Mr. Bravigi, good morning to you. What would you like for breakfast this morning?
Eggs and maybe bread toasted.
All right then. Benny, are you in the kitchen? How would you like your eggs, love? Mr. Bravigi?
Oh, with warm milk, if possible.
Warm milk? But how would you like your
No,
eggs
no.
cooked?
He said yolk.
Oh, yolk, okay. So would over easy or sunny side up be more in your favor?
I think the term was over easy, yes.
Very well. And lightly toasted for your toast, or do you prefer more crunch to your toast?
I like crunchy toast.
Butter, anything?
I dip it in the yolk.
Ah, understood. Benny, are you in the kitchen?
That doesn't mean you can't have butter on it.
I know.
This this man had to put his foot down to make a statement.
Raviggy, you're getting butter and you're gonna fucking like it.
You're getting toad in the hole like a child.
I cast Black Hole Sun.
What's wrong with Toad? Well, I never tried Toad in the hole, but it looks good.
What is
It's
Toad in the
just
Hole?
toad in the hole is a piece of toast, and you use a cup to cut out the middle of the toast, and then you put an egg in the middle of the toast.
Oh.
It's just a sunny side up egg in the middle of toast. It combines toast and eggs.
Well, I thought Toad in the hole was Yorkshire pudding with sausages
What the
and
fuck
gravy.
are you talking? No. I'm gonna Google toad in the hole right now. Let's see what comes up.
Flunky is just saying that like I have to defend my honor
Toad
right now.
in, not toad. I'm toad in the hole.
It's a British dish.
Well, yes, I am now saying the sausages, but the second response was egg. Like, yeah, I'm taking a screenshot and I'm gonna post it
He's
because
so adamant
I
about this.
am saying the British dish. I am.
Can I get a breakfast burrito?
Will do. Oh yeah, I did not know that
Oh,
this was also called Toad in the hole.
It's
looks
that's
lovely.
I've seen these before. I didn't know it called Toad in the Hole.
Yeah, toad in the hole is just egg and toast.
But this is literally making me hungry now, so I'm gonna stop looking at it. I didn't.
Benny, are you there?
You know what?
Hey, Stag,
Benny.
you're a punk ass bitch.
God damn it! When you said
All right,
Benny,
well, it
are
looks
you
like
there? My brain went, Benny, are you okay?
Are you
all
okay?
right.
Are you okay, Benny? Oh God, I miss Alien Ant Farm.
I thought that was Michael Jackson.
True.
It is, but the better version is by Alien Ant Farm.
Dad,
Benny,
it's
Benny,
your.
you're asked to make breakfast by Carrie. You need to make Sunny over easy egg. Uh, I want to say medium toasted toast, and a breakfast burrito.
I was kidding about the breakfast video burrito.
No, you're gonna get it
Okay.
and you're gonna like it.
They'll literally eat anything, even stale bread.
I'm gonna make it, and you're gonna like it.
I'm. The more we talk about food, the more y'all are making me hungry. I'm not gonna lie. All I had was bread for
I
dinner.
know.
I have
I'm,
4 tacos right beside me.
I'm thinking about what I'm doing for breakfast tomorrow, and I'm getting the California Crunch wrap from Taco Bell.
I might actually get a fucking McGriddle. Fucking. Remember when McDonald's did all day breakfast?
They still do. What are
Pepperidge
you talking
Farm
about?
remembers. No, they
They
stop
don't.
it at 10:30.
I can't get a McGriddle when I want.
Yeah.
I thought
Okay,
America.
here's the the McGriddle argument.
What? Did you just do a copy pasta?
No, it's from a book called "I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell," which is an autobiography of this guy's life, and this is his buddy Slingblade talking about the McGriddle.
Why are you the way you are, Bandit Keith? I even built your deck. Why are you like this?
Where were we? Sorry, I got us off track.
You're good.
We were about to tell Cap his horns need to be filed down.
No.
Yeah, goats need their horns filed.
I mean, I know they need their horns filed, but I'm not getting my horns filed.
If you
It's
want to
gonna.
give Bravigi a McGriddle, he'll eat it.
All right. So basically, as everyone's getting breakfast, Maxlon, you managed to make it to the tavern. Greet everybody.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Maxilon. Oh, just in time to join us for breakfast before you go on.
Oh, Carrie, would it be too much to ask for a spinach skillet?
Not at all. Benny, one spinach skillet, please.
The fuck is a spinach skillet?
Eggs, cheese, spinach.
Yeah, it's basically just like a.
It's a flat omelet. Leave me alone.
Oh,
Mhm.
see a fucking omelet.
Vegetarian almost,
Well, except for the eggs.
except for
Oh,
the
that's
eggs. Yeah.
that's vegans.
Well, I was about to say, yeah, vegetarians is just. I mean, you can still
I
eat
do
dairy.
not partake anything that produces an ovum or has a shadow.
What?
I'm a level 9 vegan.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
Level 9 vegan.
I didn't understand what you said. Then I read what Stag said. My brain went out. So you're saying Benny can create the McGriddle, perfectly recapture the godness that is the McGriddle.
Toasty egg.
Okay.
God, this is literally making me hungry. Fuck you, Flunky.
There's oh, it's so good.
I'm literally now I'm not gonna be able to think about nothing but a McGriddle till tomorrow. Fuck you. I read that whole thing and it just made me hungrier.
A motherfucking syrup nugget.
God, man. And I have to get it if I want to get it at this McDonald's. I have to get there before 10:30.
That's a normal time to be at McDonald's.
That is a normal time.
I go to work at 11 o'clock.
Get up early then.
You're saying you have plenty of time to get a McGriddle and then get to work, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I have a fucked up schedule.
It's not
Hey.
news, but okay.
Because I'm the only one who opens up.
Man, I work 5 to 2. Half of my lunch is breakfast.
I want a McGriddle so bad.
Who doesn't? Let's get back to it anyway.
Yeah.
We're getting a spinach skillet.
I have to take
Get
my
your
meds
spinach
soon.
skillet made. Benny brings it out. I hope everyone has their preparations all done.
Almost.
What the
Hey.
fuck happened to your voice?
I was trying not to hiccup in the middle. But Berbiggy says almost because he just remembered he has to pick up something.
Yep. Although to be fair, Caleb does walk in next and has all his belongings together.
Oh.
Well, I'm here. Oh, it seems like you beat me to the place, Maximon.
Let's turn into a...
Well, if you're not early, you're late.
Eh. Saying they don't give a damn. Mr. Bravigi, here you go.
Thank you.
Tosses you over a pretty decent sized case.
He will gently open the case and look inside of it.
You see two beautiful hook swords, very big yet very slim, for fast and easy slice and dice, and yet able to hook onto any sort of surface, or at least try to, at least.
His eyes widen as he takes them out of the case and just gives them some flourishing spins to test their weight.
Those are damn fine blades, Bravigi. Good work, Caleb. I nearly had my ankles cut off by those.
Well, this is a custom work, and I do take pride in my work, so don't think that nothing more than whatever I make may even give a dent to you.
These are amazing! He then sheaths. He gets things and sheaths them. I assume they come with a sheath.
Yeah, they come with the sheath.
Yeah. I will add those to my inventory now.
How do you sheath a hook blade? suspension of disbelief.
Well, the way that I drew them, they can be sheathed.
They're oversized sheaves. Like they don't circle around the curve. It's just a very big that just covers the curve and the rest of the blade. Either way, besides the point. So you'll enjoy your breakfast, and as you're enjoying your breakfast, slowly about to finish, Boventor comes out from his room. Well, Max, I do hope that you have a safe journey over to the capital.
It's only 2 weeks. Should be easy.
Uh, not not so easy, especially with the things that are out there in Lytera. Remember, we have more than just the wildlife to worry about out there.
I'm fully aware. I've been patrolling these lands for a few years now.
Mhm.
We should be safe enough for at least 3 days. After that, we'll see.
I do want to bring some things to your attention, Maxlon, and something that may or may not interest you and your friends if you're looking for work.
Well, I'll never pass down the opportunity. What are you thinking about?
Boventor goes ahead and takes out from his shirt pocket a couple of neatly folded papers, to which he unfolds them and lays out in front of you a couple of bounties. The only thing about these bounties is that they kind of give very cryptic uh what you might call it, very
Descriptions?
cryptic descriptions. Yep. As you know, Lytera suffers from its own sort of political as well as criminal activities. As much as we are the innovators of the revolution of technology, does not necessarily mean that we are a perfect continent. Neither does any other continent, for that matter.
Would
Someone playing
isolation
fuck. Oh my god, what is going on?
I have
No
no.
idea.
I heard Zero start playing Minecraft or something.
No,
What?
Dear Jesus, what's happening?
it's the sound their phone makes when they're typing.
I
Oh
would say
yeah, I
that
had to switch from my phone for a bit because my computer needed to restart suddenly.
Zero, you
I
need to turn off the sound when they type, and that probably won't happen.
Nah, it's fine. I'm just gonna. The computer's restarted. And that's what happened. It ran out of power.
Gotcha. Anyway,
Any
what are you gonna say, Max?
I wouldn't say that Flargos actually has us beat on that particular instance, but I'm well aware we have several criminal organizations. There's the Redwater Bandits, and I've dealt with them incurring on the borders from time to time. But I mean, there shouldn't be too much of an issue. If we come across them, we'll try to fulfill them, but we do have obligations to see.
It, indeed, you do. But I just want to point out to how bizarre some of these are. And he points to one of them that says, people going missing within the capital and the other nearby towns, said to be the work of a rogue artificer. Been going on for a couple of months now, let alone even speculating to go even longer than that, years. It's like a
I,
cold case, basically.
I'm surprised this has gotten as far out as us. Wouldn't the Queen's Guard handle this?
That's the thing, though, Maxilon. Artificers were introduced in the beginning of time here in Lytera. Thus was the beginning of our revolution. And yet, many as far as we all know, do not follow the regulations, thinking that they want to strive for more away from the rules.
A little bit of side eye at Caleb.
What?
Mm,
I try to follow them, all right? I mean, I try to, yeah, I lean towards the guidelines a bit, but I'm not doing anything illegal.
so what you're saying is you're a bad boy.
Maybe. Shut the fuck up.
Bending and breaking are two different things, so I do understand that. But if you bend far enough, something will break.
And that's exactly what has happened here. About maybe a dozen people have gone missing,
Oh
but they
shit.
can't tell if that's either been a couple months or if that's lasted longer. The main point is that majority of said kidnappings and disappearances happen within the capital. Some of notable recognition, they say, others not so recognizable. The bounty does not say anything about any sort of names, but perhaps when you get to Mirrorgood, she might have some sort of explanation for you, since it has been a while.
I will see what I can do.
And then there's this, points to the next one. Pirate activity increasing. Shipments of slave and not slave, but shipments of illegal booze and drug trade coming in from majority from Naturia, from within Lytera's coastal region.
Sorry.
All right. I will take the bounty's bull. And I will do my best to see them fulfilled, but no promises.
I'm not saying that you should solve the whole world's issues.
Then don't lay those issues out in front of me.
It's just for interest, Maxilon. That is all. We're already trying to find leads with every one of these cases.
I'll see what I can do. Or we can do, actually.
That's fine.
I'm not sure about this group, and I think some of them might need a little testing. So I think this would be good practice.
Well, the pirates have definitely been a lot more active and a lot more troublesome within the generations. The more and more time passes on.
Are they
We say we live.
Naturian or Flargosian?
Doesn't matter. They don't really have a. They don't really have an origin, or at least not that anyone knows of. It's lost to time.
Men with no manners. All right.
But I would say leave this one, if that's the case. This one, whenever you have the time, seems to be most important. Reason being is because I have a feeling that some of our friends, other noblemen, could have been victim to this, pointing to the one with the rogue artificer.
Well, seems we have the perfect bait then.
And what would that be?
Myself.
Boventor nods, gonna cover his mouth to try and not hide his like a little giggle, and he goes, "I will say this, Maxilon. From what I've heard, every single person within the ranks of Mirror Goods light bearers is accounted for. However, if you truly think that perhaps anyone from your family, including yourself, would be able to get a more inside investigation, just be careful."
I'll do my best.
All right then. I'll not stall you any longer. Just be careful out there. And he looks over to his son. puts a hand on his shoulder. And you too. I don't want anything happen to you, boy. You worry too much, father. I'll be fine. Read the card, boy.
Boy.
Boy. Boventor back in his heyday was fucking Kratos.
Minotaur Kratos sounds fucking dope.
you know, little boy. Anyway,
You know
all right.
nothing more.
Unless anyone has anything else to say to each other, to Carrie, to Boventor, even to Calum, I will go ahead and say. Well, actually, let Benny. Are you there? Benny, Stag, Stag.
Imagine having horns.
Benny. Benny. Benny and the Jets.
Benny and the Jets.
Damn, that usually works whenever you piss them off.
Imagine being part Polish.
I don't think that they're there. But, ooh, I can feel myself starting to tighten up. God damn. I'm getting old, oh no.
Well, I just want to say that this is basically the end of this session, so that way by next session we could go ahead and get you guys on the road.
I do want to
Gotcha.
say, I will be in Bend, Oregon next Wednesday with zero cell service.
Oh,
Bend what?
I'm going to be in Oregon camping,
Ah, okay.
so I will not be here next Wednesday.
Got you. Okay.
I'm taking off Monday through Thursday, so
So, if we need money,
you will have to serve yourselves, you greedy bastards.
Hey, I didn't waste all of it.
I'd like to roll sleight of hand.
I'm gonna hop off
Damn,
now.
it's a shame Ink died on the second session.
You guys have fun. Have a good night.
Good
I'm
night.
also going to skedoodle. Au revoir, auf Wiedersehen.
I hope
Hasta
everybody
la
enjoyed
mañana.
tonight.
I did. It was a great
it
time.
is a very wonderful time.
Cap, read me a story.
Alright, I'm gonna end stream.
All right.
Gonna mute myself.
And Stag, what's Benny doing specifically?
Actually, hang on, I can just do this. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna raid out. And we're gonna go visit somebody that I recently have found. Hopefully, all goes well. It's my boy Reem. He's trying to get people to follow him and stuff. He's playing, actually, hang on, let me check, see who else is online real quick. See if we can get a Team Occultium member. Unity's not on. Well, if I could spell correctly. Oh, hey, somebody is on that I know. We're gonna go say hi to Rain. Haven't rated them in a hot minute. Yeah. Stay awesome, and until next time, everybody. Hop. Oh, hang on. My thing is doing a little bit of wacky wonky. There we go. And until next time, bye bye.